Toronto really looking wonderful tonight. It's a beautiful evening here on the shores of Lake Ontario. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we... Here's the starting group for Houston. They've got Porter. He's out there with Turner, and it's Moss in at the 2 spot. And for Toronto, they've got Wendell Carter. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Junior, and it's Houston at the 2 guard. Indoors tonight, 2 experienced teams will be battling.
Well, what you come to expect with experienced rosters are excellent defensive rotations, game plan discipline. These guys know how to play the game, so let's see how this plays out.
Now, here's Junior. Pass to Houston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Toronto needs to get off his shot. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Porter looking it over. High, arcing shot, and the layup is up and in. Porter's got the game going here with the first basket for the Rockets.
Just so tricky with that little floating jump shot. Porter has a great feel for when to let it fly. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now, here's Porter. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Now, here's Junior. Following the miss by Michael Porter. Here's Carter. Kept alive. Siakam's shot is off.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Moss. No good that time. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now, here's Junior. Following the miss by Michael Porter. To the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Houston. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
To the inside. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got his second basket of the game.
Well, you know, Porter can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.
Junior the pass to Siakam. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Now, here's Westbrook. 14 points from him the last game against Dallas.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
We have seen Pascal Siakam's confidence improve dramatically. This guy is becoming a problem as a scorer.
Toronto shooting their first free throws of this game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Here's Turner. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
Let's remember, Westbrook is capable of triple-doubles because of this kind of passing. My goodness, that's pretty.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I was able to talk with Mike D'Antoni for just a minute, and as we were talking about Kawhi Leonard, his defense was the first thing that came up. Coach told me that while Kawhi may not be the individual defensive powerhouse he once was, they're still not going to challenge him more than they need to. Gating Kawhi's presence at that end of the floor is much easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. And so it's Houston with it after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Here is Pippen. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Passes to Porter. Second shot opportunity. The shot's good.
Yeah, just phenomenal at using that vertical on the offensive boards. Porter just gifted at coming up with second and third chance opportunities.
Now, here's Junior. He's coming off a 13-point game against San Antonio.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around it, just his effort level was off the charts.
Houston can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 5. Westbrook with it. Now defended by Junior. Pittman misses. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Toronto. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
Well, a year ago, there was a big gap in talent between the two teams. But changes are always made, and we'll see how they match up this time around. Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Now, Junior. Pass to Houston. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Houston's got his third bucket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Westbrook. Here's Turner. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr. Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
And he's good on the 3-ball. Junior's got his second bucket tonight.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Westbrook wide open. He fires. Nice form on the 20-footer. Toronto leading by 8. And here's Junior. And the shot goes in.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And the new season, Doris, always a time for optimism. You know, the world could use some of that right about now.
No, there's no question, Kevin. And we always consider sports to be a microcosm of society. And so are we all on a quest to get better? Are we all on a quest to do more individually? And to me, that's a sentiment that goes well beyond the world of sports.
They get it again. Oubre. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
But you can see Kelly Oubre Jr. just wants it more than everybody else. Such heart and desire.
Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Now, here's Junior. He has 5. They swipe it. Right wing. Here's Wright Foreman. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Now, here's Junior. Defense right on him. Out to the right wing. Houston, the pass to Junior. And there it is for him. Junior's got 7 points in the game.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And finished off by Oubre.
This guy's a super quick leaper. Oubre doesn't need much time to get off the floor.
Now, here's Junior. Tight defense on him. And there's the pass to Caruch. And another basket for Toronto.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Gray passes to Wright Foreman. Shot clock at 6. For 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. Raptors leading by 5. Junior with it. 7 points in the game. Over in the corner, Kurucs. 5 to shoot. Wing shot on the way. And another basket for Toronto. Here's Wright Foreman. He has 5. Out to the right wing. Stolen away. And here's the fast break. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Rockets trail by 9. Here's Wright Foreman. That one falls. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And so Lowry will bring it up for Toronto. Pass to Osman. Now, here's Junior. To the middle. Here's Kurucs. First trip to the line for him here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
At the line for 2.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Here's Wright Foreman. Now recovering. A nice shot by Wright Foreman.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Now, here's Junior. 7 points in the game.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Here's Kurucs. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Toronto shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Rockets trail by 10. 1:30 left in the first quarter of the game. And stolen by Junior. Osman, the pass to Kurucs. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here's Oubre. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Gray. Launches it. Oubre can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Wright Foreman. 9 points last game. Back to Oubre. Can't cash in from close range. Raptors leading by 12. To the paint. Here's Kurucs. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Wright Foreman. 9 points in the game so far. Looking to end the run. And that one is hammered home.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Inside. And Junior with the basket on the assist by Lowry. 9 points for Junior.
We call that floor vision, gentlemen. Kyle Lowry with the pretty pass.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We'll get right back to the end. Rockets going out now with a whole new group. And down Siakam. He's out there with Kawhi Leonard. Junior's out there with Carter. And it's Houston at shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Pass to Moss. Back to Westbrook. Puts it up from 17. Toronto grabs the miss. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And it goes down 2 points. Houston's got 9.
I'll tell you, Pascal Siakam has shown he is more than capable of passing the rock.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Spurs, was all business. He had 13 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
And so here is Houston. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Junior. Here's Leonard, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Westbrook passes to Moss. He feeds it to Porter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And at 6'10", Porter is a threat to score inside, which is why the defense trying to rough him up a bit.
And the Raptors making a change here. Kuruc is checked in. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think 2 guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the 2 guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I'd throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. And he's able to get it back. And they get it back. And the Raptors with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Trying to get open is Carter. And the shot goes in from Siakam. Siakam's got 14.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Raptors leading by 19. Here's Houston. Misses the 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Well, how about the privilege of watching Russell Westbrook when this man is really cooking on the offensive end? I'll tell you, few things in the NBA I'd rather watch.
Here's Houston, guarded by Porter.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
Moss, the pass to Pittman. Over Houston. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And the shot goes in. He's got 17.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
Riders checked in for the Rockets. Here's the pass to Moss. And it's sent back by Carter. Here's Siakam. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Siakam's got 16 points.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Here's Moss. Here's Ryder. Lays it up off the glass.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Here's Carter. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And the Raptors lead by 21.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Toronto. The Rockets have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Rodgers checked in for Houston. Kelly Oubre comes in for Michael Porter.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Now, here's Junior. Guarded closely. Pass to Siakam. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Boy, Pascal Siakam can put a ton of pressure on the defense. This guy has a physicality that you love.
And the Rockets making a change here. Wright Foreman's checked in. Rockets trail by 21. Passes it to Ryder. Here's Wright Foreman. He's got 11. Shot clock at 5. Fires for 3. Ryder, no good. Raptors leading by 21. Pass to Houston. Now the Raptors moving it up and off the prior, and in it goes. Houston's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ryder, good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The pass to Caruch. Here's Schoenga. And Junior throws it down. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 10 assists.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Here's Wright Foreman. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Toronto Raptors. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the up. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
And on the floor for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. We've got Russell Westbrook. Turner is out there with Porter. And it's Pittman in at the center position. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Raptors have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself. Do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
The Rockets shooting well. They're at 45%. Outside, Porter. Back to Westbrook. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Clock at 6. The offensive rebound. Pittman. The three. The shot misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Houston's got 16 points.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Westbrook surveying the D. Ball's knocked loose. Down low. And Junior with the basket on the assist from Leonard. 13 points for Junior.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's in there.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Here's the Raptors with the ball. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Shots good by Turner.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
To the inside, Siakam. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Osman comes in for Pascal Siakam. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Gray's checked in. The Rockets have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Kicks to Westbrook. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. 6 to shoot. With the shot. And he can't bank that one in.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And it's Osman with the rebound.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Houston shot's good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And for Houston, they're shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Moss, the pass to Gray. Left side, Westbrook. The 15-footer with the tip, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Pittman's got 6 points in the quarter.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Now, Junior, he's got 15. And that one's good. Osman's got his first points in this one.
big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here is Pippen. Boucher defending. Clock at 4. Westbrook. Another miss by Westbrook.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And that one's good. Osman.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And for Houston, they're shooting well. They're at 45%. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
And Scott has it in the corner. To the middle. Here's Schellinger. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Junior's got 17 now.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Ryder. Pass to Oubre. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
You're going to have to hit Oubre hard to prevent the bucket, boy. If you don't, he's going to play through it.
Carew just checked in for Chris Boucher. And a change for the Rockets. Wright Foreman's checked in. Free throw. Good. Oubre. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on and on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment. But the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then. But I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Junior, the pass to Hernandez, and another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Passes it to Ryder. Pass to Rogers. Oubre outside. Houston needs to get a shot off. From deep. Rogers can't make the basket. And it's the Raptors' ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Now, here's Junior. D right on him. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Osman's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
The jump hook. Rebound by the Raptors. Junior's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Scott pulls up. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Here's Wright Foreman. He's got 11. Oubre passes to Ryder. And the foul called on Junior. That is his... They've got Scott. Wendell Carter is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Junior. And it's Bogdanovich in at small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Back to Scott. Just 5 to shoot. They get it back. Boucher. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Oubre, good. Oubre's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Junior the pass to Scott. Now here is Carter. He kicks it to Junior. And with small ball catching on, it's the rare team, Doris, that looks to go big and play bully ball. Why hasn't that approach been more popular?
Well, to me, Kevin, the NBA game is one that's in constant evolution. So right now the emphasis is three-point shooting, free throw opportunities, and restricted area opportunities. That seems to be the most efficient way to play the game of basketball. On the defensive end, what that requires is positionless players, guys in the post who can guard the perimeter, switchability, all the versatility you can bring to bear on the defensive end is significant, and so that's why bully ball becoming harder and harder to play in today's NBA.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. To the paint. And Junior gets it to go on the assist from Bogdanovich. And that's now 19 points for Junior. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Moss fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
On the free throw, no good. And it's been said that history is written by the victor. Certainly holds true in sports, don't you think, Greg? And with that in mind, do you think titles are overvalued when evaluating the great players, individual players in history?
You know, Kevin, I think so. Having said that, I think championships do matter, obviously, in the NBA. In basketball in general, one guy can have more impact, right? Because you only play 5 and you play both ways. So it does have something to say, but I don't think that completes the narrative. You know, there are some tremendously talented guys, Karl Malone, Elgin Baylor, Patrick Ewing, Allen Iverson, a lot of greats who never won it. It's easy to count those rings, but measuring greatness has to take in the whole picture.
Hall of Famers, all of them.
Well, this is what you're trying to do, put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Doris, as we've seen, NBA players are becoming more vocal on social issues. Some will say, keep politics out of sports. Should the NBA and should all sports leagues be worried about that backlash?
Kevin, one of the things I admire most about the NBA is its commitment to the causes it believes in. And whether we are talking about the mental health issues of some of their players or the current situation in the country, the NBA's commitment to supporting equality and social justice is admirable. What is controversial about equality and social for all? Nothing. I admire their commitment. They're on the right track.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively. You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing, he was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. Now, an update on Michael Porter from David Aldridge. Dave, what'd you find out?
Well, guys, I was able to talk with Houston's head athletic trainer about his status. He told me that it looks like he sprained that wrist. Thankfully, no signs of broken bones. And they count on him to provide in all ways. Now that he's out, they're in a precarious situation. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
And it's Scott with the jam.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Rockets. Moss, defended by Scott. Moss, the pass to Holiday. Kicks it to Pittman. Houston moving it around. Here's Makoka. Buries it from three-point range.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And here's Junior. Inside. Shots good by Boucher. Boucher's got 13 points now in the quarter.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Here's Moss. No good that time. Nice D from Scott. Toronto's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Houston's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Holiday surveying the floor. Here's Evans. Rebound by the Raptors. Boucher's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Scott, good.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Now here is Holiday. He's guarded closely. And it's sent back by Carter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. And Toronto making a change here. Osman's checked in. And here's Westbrook from the arc. He can't hit that time. And Toronto will go the other way with it. To the inside. And that one's good. Osman.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
Outside Holiday. Now the pass to Westbrook. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 6. And it's off the back rim. No good.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Over in the corner, Osman. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Osman's got 12 points in just the second half. And for Houston, their shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Here's Westbrook. And that time, also a missed shot.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now. After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
And for Houston, they're shooting the ball at 42%. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
It's tipped. They get it back.
And not having the same impact on the offensive glass that they did in the first half. It would help them cut into this lead if they could create some more second chances.
And he makes the first. Hernandez checked in for Chris Boucher. And both free throws good for Evans. Junior with it. Pass to Scott. Down low. Here's Hernandez. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Westbrook, and he gets it to go from the high post.
Well, you love seeing Westbrook fire with confidence from the mid-range. This guy knows he can consistently make those shots.
Junior the pass to Osman. Here's Hernandez. It's blocked. Oh, my goodness!
Wow.
What a play!
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Passes it to Makoka. Beyond the arc. It doesn't go for him. Toronto's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. Back to Scott. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Osman. Fires the three. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Toronto.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Junior.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Left side, Westbrook. To halt the run, Hernandez pulls it in. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Scott, that ball, nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And Holiday kicks to Westbrook. Evans inside. Over Junior. And it's Evans missing. Now Junior. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.